Hi all my crafty yarny friends, welcome to Jana's Crochet Journey. Today is Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. I wanted to come on and show you some things I've been working on, none of which you have seen in previous recent videos because I felt like doing something different, and that's okay. So I have been working on my mosaic, but it is not finished. I thought it was 20 some odd rows, but it's actually 40 some odd rows for this section. So that will be in the next video. So first thing, I showed this Fun Animals pillow book by Christy Simpson that I got on Thrift Books. Did the bunny, previous video. Now I decided to do Berry Bear, but I'm not putting on the pocket because I don't wanna. All right. So for this one, I decided to use Premier Parfait layers. There's 459 yards, and this is the colorway Frosty Blue. And I've only done the front panel so far, and this is all that I've used. This is still the first cake. I'm looking on my shelf behind you. This might be the only cake that I have of this color, and yardage wise it should be enough to do this bear. Does not look like it's going to be as big as the rabbit or the bunny. So the bunny ended up being 27 inches tall. This one does not look like it's going to be that big. I am using 6.5 millimeter hook with that yarn, and so far this is how it's come out. I'm letting the yarn do its own thing, so it's kind of working out that, you know, it just changed right there, but otherwise it looked like I was controlling it, but I'm not. So there's that. Now I will start the second panel, and this stuff is so soft. Love it. And I am going to stuff the whole thing. I'm not going to break it off and not stuff the bottom like Betty the Bunny. Berry the Bear will be a full stuffed, and this will be a part of my grandson's first birthday that is coming up in September, and then I will work on another animal for my other grandson's birthday for January. So that is that. The next thing I started came from this book called Crochet Animal Rugs by Ira Rott. And looking through this one, it says over 20 crochet patterns for fun, floor mats, and matching accessories. So I was looking through, and my one grandson that is going into like his own nursery, I had made a blanket. I'm not sure if I did like a sweater set to match because my daughter had specific colors. So the one color that she wanted back then was this light sage. And this is Red Heart Super Saver Light Sage. It's a 4-way. This is all I have left of the yarn that I needed for the layette set or the blanket. Again, I can't remember. So I decided to do this with this Mary Maxim Best Value Premium Acrylic Yarn. This has 342 yards and this is the color Leaf. So I'm going to put these two together and a little brown for a certain section. And so the dinosaur rug is what I'm doing. And this is, let me show you. This is the picture for the dinosaur rug. And the accessories are a bag for the crib and a pillow. I'm not sure if I'll do the pillow. Depends. Now, this is called Tops the Dinosaur. I'm not going to put the bow on, but I am going to do the rest. So I started with that light sage in the middle, and then the outside will be the leaf, and then I have brown and white. And I haven't got far. So this is the beginning, and that's it. I will go until I use this up, I'm thinking. Or do I stop it now, finish it with this, and then do the final round back in the sage to kind of bring it all back in? I just thought of that. So I'll think about it and I'll let you know what I decide. The only thing that I did not do that the pattern calls for, they're saying to hold 3 strands together. Well, I think only one other time I've held 2 together, never 3. But again, because I only had the rest of that skein in the light sage, and I have not bought any yarn this year, and I don't want to, because I look around and I have so many pretty yarns that I just want to be able to use. The thing is I get myself into these big projects that take me forever and a day. If I would just find smaller ones and be able to zip through some things, that is my new goal. Like, get your crap together, Jana, and do what you want to do. So anyways, that's that. And I'm liking how it's coming out. It's pretty simple. I was looking through some other ones that look a little more detailed. I may not do as much detail on some of them, but it just depends how long it takes. Because, you know, when you get startitis, things happen. So, there's that. I do have 4 of these, but I think if I doubled after singling the middle, it'll make it all wonky, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to stick with the single and see how it comes out, and then I'll know if in the future I want to make other rugs. If they call for double or tripling, then I may do that, because I don't know. We'll see. So the last thing I have is in getting to the point where I want to do some smaller items. and trying to start using up this ton of cotton that I have, I decided for myself, because normally I'm making things for other people, I grabbed out some of my patterns from Bag O' Day, and I made one of these last year for my stepdaughter's kitchen, and she really likes it, and she actually uses the stuff that I make her, which I appreciate. So I wanted one for myself, and this is the Crochet a Vintage Dress Dish Soap Cover. And to try to say that fast, it might have come out wrong. So there's this one. Paid for pattern. I did end up buying Crystal's hard drive back when, or not hard drive, the plug-in thingy, you know what I mean, back when she was shipping them. And I ended up grabbing this Premier Home, this big whopping grand one in the color cranberry. My accent color for my kitchen is red because red is my favorite color. And this is a 4-weight, like I said. And you know, machine wash, tumble dry low. Whoa. And then I have a bunch of this Mary Maxim dishcloth cotton in white, a lot of it. So this was my trim color, and I used a 5mm hook, and this whipped up really quick. So this is the little dress that you put over your bottle of dish soap. I like to keep mine out on the counter by the sink. I know a lot of people don't like the way they look, so they put them under their sink, but that's too much of a pain when I want to keep grabbing it to soak dishes or whatever. I want it accessible. So I made this up, and after the video, I will put this on my dish soap. The other thing is I buy the Big Mama bottle of dish soap. So this will fit, but there will still be like this much of the bottle showing. So I'm going to do another one in a different color, but I'm going to add 2 more rows on of the color before I put the trim on to see how it fits and looks. It's pretty easy to know the pattern Crystal chose to keep increasing so it flares out to fit the bottle. So I'm going to do that 2 more times on my own, then put the trim on and see how it fits. I'm also going to take the same colors that I'm using in the dish soap dresses and I would like to make 2 dishcloths to match. So if you're using 2 dishcloths in the kitchen, you can swap these out, because if they get soapy or if, you know, someone grabs it with greasy hands and mucks up the white, you know, you can wash them, and then you can have the dishcloths to match. That might be something that I do as part of Christmas gifts this year. I always try to make something. I did do Crystal's dress with the apron that goes over your stove or dishwasher handle previously for Christmas gifts. I know my daughters use those. So I thought this would be cute to have something different to use in their kitchen. My girls don't like to use the stuff I make them sometimes because they don't want to ruin it, but I have no problem making more, and that's what I tell them. And the other part of this that could be a set, and I'm going to make for myself first, which is almost, well, not exactly the same, but I think it'll be a nice little set anyways for decoration, is a pair of vintage pot holders. And this is another paid for pattern. And I'm going to do these as well. And I'm going to alternate like Crystal did with the same cranberry to kind of be like a little kitchen ensemble set. And then again, for those of my family members that watch this, you kind of know what part of your Christmas is going to be. But yeah, that's all I have. Short video on this Sunday to update you on some new things. Still plugging in previous whips here and there. But we all know sometimes we just need something new to keep crocheting on. You know, when you start a new project, it's pretty awesome. So please like, subscribe, share if you want to, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.